For Valley Heights, it'll be Kennedy Stevenson, Maddie Vermetten, Emma Torber, Hannah Musel, and Sam Vermetten on the floor. Valley Heights controls the tip. Valley Heights with 2 losses on the year. Troy with just 1 win on the season. Valley Heights working the ball against the zone defense, and nice D by Troy, stealing the ball but falling to the ground is going to be a travel call, so the ball will stay with Valley Heights. Torber to inbounds for the Mustangs. Gets it into Vermetten. Shot won't go, but gets her own rebound. Put back by Maddie Vermetten. The 5'9" freshman is good, and Valley Heights with the early 2-0 lead. Trojans with the ball. Man-to-man defense from Valley Heights. Ball loose. Alyssa Schmelly comes up with it. Puts the shot up. Won't go. Rebound Torber. She'll bring it down herself. Kick it to Kennedy Stevenson, right wing. Left side Musel to Vermetten. Left baseline. Skip pass inside Torber. Knocked away. Back to Vermetten. Now Stevenson out on the right wing. Skip pass underneath. Vermetten fighting her way in. Jump ball is called. That will go to Troy. A pretty good defense by Troy. They're in a zone defense. Valley Heights will stay man-to-man. 2-0 early. Valley Heights with the lead. Troy working the basketball. Out on the right wing, Norris holds. Now she'll go back top of the key to Schmelly. Skip pass underneath. Not much there. Ball kicked back out on the left elbow to Fleek. That won't go. Rebound to Valley Heights. Here comes Stevenson. Loses it, but does pick it back up. Gets it under control. 2-3 zone from Troy. Musel, left side Stevenson, out on the wing. Underneath Vermetten, in the lane. 5-footer off glass, good. Maddie Vermetten, 4 early points. And now a steal. That's Vermetten mid-court. So Sam Vermetten that time. Over to Maddie on the baseline. Skip pass underneath to Torber, and she's going to be fouled. Torber a little slow getting up. Looks like she's all right, and she will stay in. In fact, she'll inbound. Gets it into Musel. Trying to dribble baseline. Now she's going to kick it back up. Baseline, Torber, 3. No. Rebound, Sam Vermetten. Jump ball called, and it'll stay with Valley Heights. Torber will inbounds again, gets it into Vermetten. Sam Vermetten with a little jump shot. Mid-air catch off the inbounds pass, and it's 6-0, Valley Heights early. And it's been the Maddie and Sam Vermetten show. They have all 6 points. Troy with the ball. Dribbling right side is Norris. She holds, nearly taken away that time, Sam Vermetten, but Norris recovers. She's going to dribble all the way back out top. Now near steal Musel. That's going to go out of bounds as Musel jumped in front of Alyssa Schmelly and knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Troy. Schmelly looking to inbound. Gets it in. There's Musel, or rather Torber, and on that near steal, Emma Torber is going to pick up her first foul. Troy will inbounds right in front of Valley Heights bench. And now taken away, that's Maddie Vermetten. Here she goes, other end, left-handed lay-in, good. And Maddie Vermetten with 6 points on that steal. It's 8-0. Near steal again. Troy does retain possession. Now caught in the corner. It's Maddie Vermetten again, knocks it away, but recovered by Macy Norris. So Troy hangs on to it. Williams out on the left wing, inside Schmelly off glass, good. Or Fleek, rather, instead of Sydney Fleek. Shot up and down. Troy's first points. It's 8-2. Stevenson. Left side, Maddie Vermetten. Trying to get it into Torber. There's just not much there. Troy doing a good job with this 2-3 zone. Stevenson, left wing three. No, off the mark. Rebound. What a rebound by Sam Vermetten. Can't get the putback to go, but she's fouled. So Sam Vermetten heads to the line shooting 2. First one is good. Vermetten will have one more. Second free throw up and down. So Vermetten hits another one. It's 10-2. Maddie Vermetten with 6. Sam Vermetten with 4. 4 minutes into the game. Now Troy caught. Got to get rid of it. Now they do. Now ball taken away. Knocked away again. That's going to be taken down by Kate Wanamaker. Off glass won't go. Follow-up rebound by Vermetten. That won't go, but she's fouled. So Stevenson, or rather Kat Torber, will go to the line shooting 2, hits her first. So somebody other than Vermetten scores a point for Valley Heights. Second one on the way, good. Kat Torber, 5'6" freshman, hits both free throws, and it's 12-2. 3:52 left in the first. Williams will bomb a 3. No, that's Alyssa Schmilly bombs a 3 off glass. Top of the key, good. 12-5. 3.5 minutes. I didn't think that shot had a chance. Down near takeaway, the other end, a tie-up. Jump ball is called. That should go to Troy. And it does. So Troy with the ball. Full court press on now from Valley Heights. Near steal by Kennedy Stevenson, but Valley Heights retains, and then Maddie Vermetten kicks it out of bounds. And we'll get you over to that north gym as soon as they're ready for play. It's Blue Valley Linn Girls. Another near steal in the inbounds, but Troy recovers. Avery Euler driving the lane that time. Can't get it to go, but she's fouled. That foul, they're going to get Shay Merck just into the game. She'll pick up her first foul. Free throw up and down from Euler. One more. And rattles in and out. Good rebound, though, by Troy. That's Fleek, and now taken away by guess who? Maddie Vermetten. Kat Torber goes left wing to Stevenson. Underneath to Merck. Top of the key to Kate Wanamaker. Right wing 3, Kat Torber strong, but gets her own rebound on the follow. That thing bounced clear back out to the point, and Torber was following that all the way. Lob pass inside Vermetten, and now a foul is going to be called on that pass from Stevenson. Out of bounds, Valley Heights. Shay Merck will inbound. Looking, now gets it in to Kat Torber. Turnaround jumper in the lane, no strong. Rebound on the backside by Vermetten. Put back. Are they going to give her that? No shot. So foul will occur before the shot, so out of bounds back to the Mustangs. Got foul that time on Avery Euler, her first. 5th team foul on Troy. Inbounds Kat Torber. She's going to be fouled. should be 1-1. They're lined up out of bounds. That's the 6th. 16 foul. Foul on. One official saying 1-1, the other one saying no, and now a headband issue with one of the Troy players, and Coach Derek Jasper wants to know what the issue is. So next one will be 1-1 for the Mustangs. Lob pass inside Merck. She loses the basketball. Troy has it. 2:32 left, 12-6 Valley Heights is leading. We'll get you over to that other gym just a second. They're ready to go. Blue Valley Linn. Troy with a shot up off glass won't go. Rebound to Valley Heights. 2:16 left in the first. It's 12-6. Mustangs lead. Let's get you over to Blue Valley Linn and Rocky Downing.
All right, Flip, thanks. Valley Heights Lady Blue Valley Lady Rams have gotten off to a 2-0 start after a quick bucket coming from Allie Castle, and now they have the basketball back. Lynn did not get a shot away. It was taken inside the paint. Corner left is Castle. Back out deep it comes to Brianna Young. Now the lob pass to the right corner down to Abby Castle. Back outside, here's Brooklyn Zeller with a drive. Wraparound pass inside. Shot is up, just missing. Rebound battled for, and the Lynn Bulldogs will pull it down. That's Haley Dittmer. For the Bulldogs, Dittmer, Elizabeth Bott, Jaylee Wohler, Kaylee Imke, and Faith Bikeman, Cameron Smith on the floor. Now we've got a foul down inside as Lynn took it toward the lane. Charging foul against, blocking foul against the Rams, and so it'll be Lynn at the free throw stripe to shoot 2. 2-0 start. Blue Valley the lead. Opening round action here from the Twin Valley League Tournament is brought to you by Clay County Medical Center, D&K Agri-Sales, and Wanklin Oil Company. Free throw stripe, first charity up and in by Elizabeth Bott. So Lynn's on the board. 2-1 ball game. Blue Valley with the opening bucket. Now the free throw to try to match it by the Bulldogs, and Bott buries both. 2-2 tie. Blue Valley looking to push it up the floor. Down the right side it comes from Brianna Young to Zeller. Back outside to Young. Ball taken away for a moment loose, but picked up now by Blue Valley's Abby Castle. And so the Rams do keep the basketball. Now Castle off balance. Tip pass picked up by Allie Castle. Toward the lane. Good look inside. Back out deep it comes. Now at the top of the key, they'll go from Brianna Young across to Zeller into the paint, trying to feed it inside the lane to Budenbender. And the ball is going to be tied up. The arrow belongs to Lynn this time. Caitlin Budenbender, 5'11" senior. Blue Valley team off to a great start this season, 8-2 on the year. The winner of this game will play Clifton Clyde tomorrow at 3:15 in the quarterfinals. Here's Lynn with it down inside the lane. Shot on the move. Off glass, just missing that time for Haley Dittmer. Good look. Couldn't get it down. Now Dittmer's going to reach in as Budenbender cleared the rebound, and Dittmer a little frustrated the shot didn't go home. Made a great cut, caught, and went up strong. It just rimmed off the front iron, off the backboard. 6 minutes to go, first quarter. It's a 2-2 tie. Blue Valley with the basketball. Zeller with it out deep. Works right, now back left. She'll control the basketball a lot, can really score it. Right now setting that up inside. They go high post, low post. The pass coming from Brianna Young to Castle, just a little low and off the feet of the Blue Valley Rams. So Blue Valley now with some full court pressure on Lynn. In the backcourt, Bulldogs still working it around. Now they do cross the timeline. On down the floor it comes. Zeller now really pressuring out there on Kaylee Imke. Imke, 5 count on, picks up the dribble. Now as it tipped away, picks it back up, backdoor look inside. Ball nearly taken away by Budenbender, now picked up by Lynn. Bulldogs with 5.5 to go. Shot left wing, up, no good. Rebound comes away to Blue Valley. Cameron Smith, the open look from 18 feet away, left it short off the front iron. Tied at 2 here. It'll be Blue Valley's basketball. Foul was whistled against Faith Bikeman, her first, for Lynn. Blue Valley back to the way. In the corner, Castle attacks the lane. Now the pass across paint's going to be taken away by Lynn. A little sloppy on both ends for these two teams in the opening round, opening game for them in the TVL. Now we've got a reach-in foul against Blue Valley. This will be on Zeller, her first. Right around half court, trying to poke a ball away and get a run out to the other end. It's a reach-in foul called. So Linn now has it out deep. 5:08 to work. We're in the opening quarter. Here's Cameron Smith for Linn. Out deep it comes to Bikeman. Takes it right, moves it back left. Bikeman cuts to the lane. Now Smith outside and deep to Elizabeth Bott, who had the 2 free throws earlier that tied it. We're staying at 2-2. There's a lot of motion for Linn. Smith up top for 3. No, Bikeman almost had the rebound. It's pulled away, though, by the Mustangs' Allie Castle. Down court quickly, Zeller crosses over toward the lane. Gets to the paint, fouled on her way up to the glass, and she'll shoot 2. 5'7" junior. Scored big numbers last year for Blue Valley. And she goes to the stripe here for 2 free throws. First Charity is up and in. It's a 3-2 ball game. Averaging 14 points a game this season for the Rams. Second free throw up, short. Rebound comes off to Bott. Linn down court quickly. The drive to the lane. Pull up on the move by Emke. Won't go. Rebound off to Castle. Allie Castle brings it herself. Budenbender slow to get up on the defensive end. Went up for the board and went down hard. And I'll tell you, while they tend to Caitlin, let's go take a look in with Phil Casper.
All right, Rock, thanks. Here at the end of the first, it's Valley Heights leading 16-8, but this is a game that saw them come out early. They led 8-0, and then Troy able to get themselves back into it. 16-8, into the first, Valley Heights leading Troy.
All right, Flip, thanks. Caitlin Budenbender was able to make her way off to the sideline on her own, but really favoring her right leg. Mustangs bring in Elizabeth Wright. Pass to the corner. With it low is going to be Abby Castle. Now in the lane, shot is up and good. What a tough shot by Castle. Guarded the entire time and somehow lifted it up over the defender and got it down. It's 5-2. Now Valley Heights with a steal. Pass to the paint. Allie Castle couldn't quite handle the pass that came from Young that time. Midway point opening quarter, 5-2. Blue Valley leads it by a triple. Outside with the deep for Linn. Emke to the lane. Shot up off the glass and missing is Dittmer. Had a good cut again and got to the rim and just couldn't finish it down inside the paint. And now it will be Blue Valley's basketball as the Bulldogs bring Kyra Moore in for the first time, 5'6" freshman. Brooklyn Zeller brings it up for the Rams. Left baseline, it goes to Castle. That's Allie Castle with it. Now she'll dribble penetrate, double team, step through, free throw line. Young. Ball fakes, but travels with the basketball before she got a shot away. It may have been a 3-second violation, actually. Now, Danny Lingenfelser coming on for Blue Valley with 3:40 remaining in the opening quarter. It's a 5-2 Valley Heights lead. Linn Bulldog basketball. Mustangs putting on some full-court pressure. Moore brings it across with a dribble. Now lobs it out deep. It's tipped away by Castle. Now loose. Zeller picks it up and racing to the other end. Cut off by Moore. Crosses over, though. Gets to the paint. Leans inside. A jump ball call in transition. They say that Linn got the hand on the basketball, so they called a tie-up. And possession arrow goes to Linn. So the Bulldogs have it back. 3:25 to work first quarter. 5-2 ball game here. Blue Valley with the lead. Linn, though, with the basketball. Been held to just 2 free throws thus far. Now they turn it over again. Lob down the court. Wright had the steal, trying to lob to the baseline in Castle, and it's out of bounds off of Valley Heights. So Valley Heights forcing turnovers, but not getting much out of it in the transition game. 3:08 left first. Linn against that pressure again. Now they get it across. Emke, lob toward the paint. Moore tried to catch it in the air, and alley-oop, shoot it off the glass. Came up short. Now we've got a jump ball call again, and the arrow this time going to the Lady Rams of Blue Valley. Lingenfelser brings it into Zeller. Just under 3 to go, first quarter. Zeller across the timeline looking at a 1-3-1 zone. Now Allie Castle for 3, left wing, splashes it in. She has 5 of the Rams' 8 points, and it's an 8-2 lead. Linn wants a timeout. We'll check in again with Phil Casper. 2:47 left here in this opening quarter.
All right, Rock, not much change here. 6:40 left in the second. 18-9. Valley Heights with the lead, but Troy just kind of hanging around. They get a good shot off the baseline, won't go. but follow up their own rebound. 6:30 left in the first half. 18-9 now, 18-11. Valley Heights leading Troy.
All right, Flip, thanks. Here we're in the first quarter. 2:47 remains, an 8-2 ball game. It is Blue Valley with that 6-point lead after the three-pointer knocked in by Allie Castle. TVL coverage from Frankfort here on KCLY is brought to you by Kramer Oil Company, Walls True Value and Lumber, Clay Center, and Southeast Community College. 2:47 left first period. Linn looks at a full-court press by Blue Valley. Lady Rams again up 8-2. Linn in the backcourt tipped away. Ball loose. Picked back up by Linn as Jaylee Wohler was able to get it. Now it's another jump ball. That would be the stat you could be really keeping an eye on in this thing, as we have had multiple jump ball calls. This time the arrow going to Linn. So the scorekeeper's got a big job over there getting that arrow right, going back and forth. Shot in the lane by Emke, missing, then goes over the back of Castle for the offensive board try, and it will be Blue Valley's basketball. They did bring a bag of ice out for Caitlin Budenbender, who went down with an injury earlier. Now a pass to the sideline. Moore taking it away for Linn. Kyra Moore able to interfere with that passing lane and swipe it away. Linn back the other direction. Cameron Smith out deep at the top to Bott. 2:10 left, 8-2 ball game. Linn with the basketball down by 6. To the post, they get it inside. Good look in low. Missed on the shot first by Wohler. Battled for her own loose ball. Then the ball's going to be off the leg of Cameron Smith and back to Blue Valley. Back in for the Mustangs is Brianna Young. It will be Valley Heights with possession. 2:04 left first quarter. Young into Zeller, who will bring it up the floor. Blue Valley Linn, opening round action from the TVL after Saturday's play was canceled. As most everyone, I think, well aware of that. So they're making games up today, and they'll also play on Wednesday, which is not typical. Here's Zeller into the lane. Shot up, no. Battles for the loose ball, but it's picked up by Kyra Moore. 1:43 left first quarter. Linn back with the basketball. They trail by 6. Bott into the front court. Right and deep it goes to Emke, who holds outside. Now left on the wing for Cameron Smith. 90 seconds left first quarter. 8-2, Blue Valley the lead, 8-2 in this first period. Lob in the lane. Emke shot up, no. Rebound battled for. Zeller rips it down. It's going to be another jump ball arrow switch, and this time to Blue Valley. The Lady Rams have it. $1:18 to go first quarter. 8-2. Blue Valley with the 6-point edge. Up the floor with it is Brianna Young. Left wing and deep. Zeller has it well beyond the arc across to Young. Baseline right, ball tipped out of bounds off of Linn. It stays with Blue Valley on the sideline. 1:06 to work. Sideline right near the baseline. They lob it in low now. Posting up is Brianna Goff, and she's able to put it up and down. Strong move inside. Caught that kind of in a crowd, but it went through it and got it up and in. 5'8" junior, I should say, with her first bucket. Shot in the lane, no good, and the rebound brought down by Blue Valley's Elizabeth Wright, but she's going to be called for traveling as body's bumping, and she went to the ground still with possession of the basketball. So Linn has it on the baseline. Blue Valley leads it here 10-2. Lob toward the paint, taken away by Brianna Young. Down court pass, here's Zeller. Brooklyn right side, down the lane, and up and good. First points of the night for Zeller. And now a 12-2 lead for Blue Valley with 36 to work. Correction, that's the third point. She made one free throw earlier and then the field goal on the drive. That time down the steal, though, from Brianna Young, really setting that up. Here's Emke, free throw line jumper on its way. Strong. Rebound. Emke gets her own board. Right back up inside the lane. Misses off the side of the backboard, but gets it back again. Now outside it comes to Bott. 15 seconds. In the corner is Kyra Moore. She'll rise up, shoot it, and it's short. Rebound and a foul called on Zeller as she went over the top, reached up for the basketball. The outside official saying there was a bump as she went up to grab that. It's the second foul on Zeller. Linn's basketball with 9. Now with 7 in the corner. Smith blocked by Castle. The deflection to Zeller. 3-2 across half court. Three-pointer at the buzzer. Splashes in. Brooklyn Zeller from just inside the half court line makes it a 15-2 ball game going into the second period. 15-2 here. Blue Valley Lady Rams over Linn. We'll check in again with Flip Casper.
All right, Rock, thanks. Here we're in the second, 3:57 left. Valley Heights keeps trying to extend that lead, but they have gone cold in this second period. It's 20-13. 5-4, both teams a little bit cold and a lot of fouls being called. 10 on Troy and now 7 on Blue Valley. So with 3:42 left in the second, 20-13, Valley Heights is leading Troy in this South Gym.
All right, Flip, thanks. 15-2 here. It is Blue Valley out big in this one as they've gained a lead on a Brooklyn Zeller near half-court shot. She took a stride past the center circle across the half-court line, let it fly, and it just went perfectly, splashing through with a swish, and that gives her now 6 points in the ball game to lead all scorers. The only points for Linn that first quarter, 2 free throws from Elizabeth Bott. So it's 15-2. Linn will have the basketball out of the quarter break. On the court for Linn is Bott. In the corner right, Dittmer. Emke posting inside along with Beichman, and then Cameron Smith. Bott has it left wing out deep to Emke. 15-2, Blue Valley leads it. Again, Valley Heights leading in their matchup as well. Here's Emke for 3. It's just strong. Rebound inside, battled for, ripped away by Zeller. Zeller down court to Castle. Catches, spins toward the baseline, stops, backs it out, now gives it off in the corner to Young and back to Castle. Fakes the first shot, then steps in for a 15-footer. No. Rebound, back up and good, though, by Brianna Young. The offensive board now makes it 17-2. Blue Valley out to a big lead here early. 15-point advantage. Emke out toward the top to Bott. Back to Emke. Dittmer posting high. Beichman goes low. Now the shot out top from Bott, just rattling out. Boy, Linn, tough luck shooting. They have had some rattle around the rim and not go down, instead pop back out like that one did. Here's Young. Lob to the corner for Abby Castle. Now back outside to Alley. 6:40 remains, first half. Here's Zeller. Attacks the zone with a dribble, kicks it to the corner for Young. Now Castle, free throw line jumper on its way. Good soft touch. Great release. And Castle with her second field goal. Second 2-point field goal. She had a 3 earlier as well. She has 7 points now. Lob to the paint, taken away. The steal inside by Brianna Goff. Now inside the lane, it goes towards the Mustangs post in Allie Castle, but it's knocked out of bounds by Linn. Bulldogs return to the floor. Kyra Peters. Also back on the court is Jaylee Wohler. Lobbing at a paint for Allie Castle. Shot is up and good. She has 9 early points in this game. And boy, Blue Valley is out to a big start. They lead by 19 with 6:10 to go, second quarter. 6:08 to work here in the second. Peters has it out top and deep. Lob to the corner now. Bought the drive, nearly taken away by Zeller. Now what a move by Elizabeth Bott, who has all 4 points. She took it around one defender, then stopped and rose up over another, and little teardrop went high and arced in for 2. 21-4. Blue Valley with the basketball. Kick out top. Peters goes up for the steal. Lingenfelser in the same area, and a foul is going to be called on Kyra Peters. And this will be no bonus yet for either team with 5:43 remaining second quarter. That is the 5th team foul against Linn. There's a shot block inside by Jaylee Wohler. Shot was going up from Goff that time, and Wohler denied it, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Blue Valley again with the basketball from the baseline. Inbounding is Lingenfelser. Out deep it comes to Wright. In the corner left, Zeller. Fakes the 3, steps in, pulls the 18-footer, and buries it. Nice step and go and pull-up shot by Zeller, who now has 8 points in the game, and it's 23-4. Blue Valley leading the Lady Rams over the Linn Bulldogs. Linn with it, shot in the corner, up, no good. Rebound comes off to Lingenfelser. Shot was taken that time by Lindsay Miller. Down court with it is Zeller toward the lane, takes it up in the crowd, can't get it down. Rebound comes away to face Beichman. 5'11" sophomore gets it off to Bott. The junior brings it across with 5:03 to go, second period. To the post. Pull-up shot, Wohler won't go. Rebound battled for inside, and another jump ball. This time going to Blue Valley. Rams bringing back into the game Abby Castle and Brianna Young. Young will bring it up herself. Just under 5 to work, second quarter. 23-4, Blue Valley. Three-pointer left wing from right, won't go. Rebound battled for. Young nearly came up with it, but it's out of bounds off of the senior's hands, and Linn gets it back. Second quarter action here, 4:44 to go. It's Linn back with the basketball. Blue Valley Lady Rams with a 23-4 lead. Second quarter. Bott, around left it comes. Now back to Bott from Miller. Shot up by Bott. No, gets her own rebound. Takes it in the lane and is fouled on her way to the glass, and she'll be back at the free throw stripe. She's been the only offensive scoring thus far for Linn. She had the 2 free throws early that tied it at 2-2, and since that time has had the 1 field goal. And this was not on the shot, on the floor, so Linn inbounds from the baseline. Kyra Peters steps to a double team, pulls it up, mid-lane jumper's up and good. Athletic move by the 5'6" freshman. And it's 23-6. Blue Valley the lead, nearing the midway point of this second period. Elizabeth right in the corner, the pass to her, just slipping through her hands, and it will go back to Linn. Valley Heights leading over Troy in the South Gym. We'll check back in when we get that opportunity. Then we have the last 2 games of the night at 6 and 7:30 will be from that South Gym. It'll be Clifton Clyde and Linn boys, Axtell against Troy in that final game. 4:06 to go. Tip pass by Zeller. She could not save it back in bounds, though. It stays with Linn on the sideline. 4:03 to work, second quarter. 23-6 the score. It is Blue Valley with the lead over Linn. Linn with the basketball. Emke out deep. They lob it toward the paint. Dittmer lobs it further toward Beichman. Ball is loose. Ripped away by Young. Now double team. Steps out of it. Gets through it. Now they've got numbers going the other way. Blue Valley in the corner. Zeller step back 3-ball in transition. Strong. Rebound. Weak side run down by Emke. Linn on the move. Crossover. Emke toward the lane. Pulls up from 10. Rattles off the glass and no good. And now a rebound brought down by both Young and Zeller. And as they fought for it, ended up traveling with the basketball. 3:38 left first half. The lead stays at 17 for the Rams. Linn to inbound from the baseline. Dittmer in the corner for 2. No. Rebound weak side to Allie Castle. Castle will bring it out of the pack. 3.5 to go, second quarter. Castle stops at the point. Now right wing Zeller wants the 3 again. This time it's strong. Rebound picked away by Zeller. And now a reach-in foul against the Linn Bulldogs. Called on Lindsay Miller. Zeller hit the back iron, knew it was coming off in kind of the angle it would have been coming off, and was able to beat Linn to the basketball on the offensive board. They'll inbound from the baseline, will Blue Valley. Lob into Young in the lane, takes it up. Ball swatted and then off of the Linn Bulldog and out of bounds. Beichman with the shot block. 3:20 remains, second quarter. 23-6. Inbounding will be the Lady Rams. Abby Castle will have it left of the glass. Slaps the play into motion. High screen for Young. They lob it to her. Forces it up off the glass. What a tough shot from Brianna Young, who has 4. Catching traffic and then muscled it through a couple of defenders. Blue Valley leads by 19. And a timeout taken by the Linn Bulldogs. We'll check in with Phil Casper once again. It is Blue Valley leading here 25-6.
All right, Rock, we're at halftime over here. 16-8 after 1, 30-14 at halftime. Valley Heights with the lead. They're led right now by Sam Vermatten with 9, Maddie Vermatten with 8, Troy 6 from Avery Euler. Again, 30-14 halftime, Valley Heights leading Troy.
All right, Phil, thanks. We'll take a 30-second timeout, bring you back here. Blue Valley and Linn coming up next.
Johnson Excavation has been serving the Oldsburg and Randolph communities since 1977. Digging basements, terrace repair, site clearing, and grading are just a few services they offer, along with tree clearing and gravel hauling. They are professionals who take their job seriously and can give you a free estimate on your next project. Call Terry at 785-565-2652 for questions, advice, and service with a smile. Johnson Excavation and Sunflower Storage Units in Oldsburg are proud to support the Blue Valley Rams.
25-6 ball game. You're listening to TVL coverage on KCLY, being brought to you by Clay Center Business Association, Michelle Tessero, photographer, Michelle'sLens.com, and Blue Valley Telecommunications. 25-6 with 3 minutes to go first half. Linn with the basketball. Blue Valley with the lead. Here's a pass in the paint. Kyra Peters trying to dribble attack. Now cut off by Abby Castle. Back out deep it comes to Bott. Bott out top. And around right it comes from Wohler to Imke. And now to Dittmer at the point. 2:40 left first half of play. It is Blue Valley with a 25-6 lead, but there's Kyra Peters knocking down a three ball on the left wing. 25-9 now. Down court quickly, Zeller toward the lane. Kicks it out in the baseline to Castle. Right back to Zeller in the baseline. And actually she was standing or just coming out of bounds, had not reestablished herself when the pass came back to her from Castle. 25-9, Blue Valley leads it. 2:25 left here in the second. Linn with the basketball. Bulldogs left and deep. Goes from Bott down in a corner to Peters. Now Bott for a long two. No. Rebound comes off to Young. Brooklyn Zeller. Down court pass has Castle left side. Laying up and good, and a chance at a three-point play for Allie Castle. Is putting together a big first half. She now has 11 and a chance to add to it here at the stripe in an old-fashioned three-pointer. 27-9, Blue Valley. At the line, 5'10" junior Allie Castle has 11 points in the game. Left-handed free throw on its way. It's good. Great release of the shot in play and also at the free throw line by Allie Castle. 28-9. 2:05 left here in the first half. They are at half in the Valley Heights matchup, and they lead in that first half 30-14 over Troy. Here's a dribble drive by Peters. Pull up mid-lane, off glass, no. Rebound tipped around inside. Imke, stick back, won't go. Rebound, again battled for. Peters now with it. Her shot's up and good. And Kyra Peters now with 7 points in this first half. The lead is 17 for Blue Valley. Right side wing right, lobbing it in low, trying to set up Goff. And it's out of bounds off of Linn. The Mustangs will keep it on the baseline. $1:39 to work, second quarter. Give you a recap of earlier games coming up here at halftime. And then some bonus coverage for Valley Heights will be on the way a little bit later on as well. Here's Castle outside for right, taken away by Kyra Peters. 90 seconds left first half, 28-11 ball game. It is Blue Valley by 17. Linn, though, trying to make a little move. Here's Peters again, three-pointer. No. Rebound comes off to Elizabeth Wright. Wright at the right sideline. Toward the baseline now. Backs it out, still with the dribble. Guarded by Bott, and has it knocked away and out of bounds to Blue Valley on the baseline. 1:13 left, second quarter, 28-11 ball game. From the baseline, Abby Castle trying to get it somewhere, lobs it out deep for Allie Castle. Now attacks the lane all the way to the glass. She's fouled and back to the free throw stripe. Allie on the season has been averaging right at 12 points a game, and she has an 11-point first half already. Free throw line. Bangs in another one. She's 2 for 2 at the stripe. That's now 13 for Castle in this first half. An 18-point lead for Blue Valley. Second free throw up, and it's perfect as well. 3 for 3 at the line for Castle. 1 3-pointer and 4 2-point field goals. Adds up to 14 for the 5'10" junior, and a 19-point lead for Blue Valley. Cameron Smith has it wing right. Out deep to Peters. Ball fakes it low. Now kicks it to the corner. Imke. Ball fakes, dribble drives, pulls up from 10, and knocks it down. Kaylee Imke with her first field goal with under a minute to go, first half of play. Young will bring it up for Blue Valley. Oh, they find somebody open and low. Goff got open. Somebody lost her for Linn, and Brianna Goff now has her second field goal. She has 4. The lead back to 19. 36 to work. Baseline left. Imke, it's the last time down. Now to Peters. To Smith. Thought about a 3 to Bott. She wants the 3. It's on its way and down. Elizabeth Bott knocks down a 3-pointer. She has 7 points in the game, and the lead is 16. Here's Young. Right and deep to Elizabeth Wright. Nearly had it picked by Imke. Now gets it back outside deep to Allie Castle. Castle left wing Young. Dribble attacks. Mid lane. Step back. Bounce pass in low. She was looking for Abby Castle. It's taken away by Peters. 3 seconds left. Peters, will she get a shot away? She will. Counts if it goes. Just off the back iron. We've hit halftime. It's 32-16. Blue Valley, the lead here at the half.
Whether it be a backyard barbecue, fancy 4-star restaurant, hamburgers at the family picnic, or steak served for Sunday dinner, if beef is on the menu, you're in for some good eating. Our local livestock producers are some of the best in the world. We'd like to thank them for the continued business. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
No matter what services a bank may offer, if there isn't a good relationship with customers forged by kindness and understanding through the good times and the bad, that bank won't succeed. The Union State Bank of Oldsburg and Randolph knows that treating their customers like neighbors and friends leads to a sense of loyalty to their bank. Also, being a strong supporter of the area student athletes is another important reason Union State Bank of Oldsburg and Randolph is more than just a bank. They're a part of the community. Member FDIC.
I'm Janelle Wooler, Administrator at Linn Community Nursing Home. Our project for a utility update was approved through the State of Kansas state tax credits. Eligible donors to this project will receive 70% of the amount contributed. This contribution credit is a tax credit for contributions made by business firms or individuals subject to Kansas income tax, Kansas privilege tax, premium tax, or privilege fees imposed on insurance companies. Please contact me at the Linn Nursing Home to learn more.
Cottage Hill Ag Supply in Waterville is your seed dealer out to win you over with elite channel seed products, expert advice, and personal service. They can help you select the right seed best suited for your fields. They also sell and service precision planting products to help you maximize the potential of each and every seed. Cottage Hill is also proud to carry Kilbros and Clark seed tenders to accommodate your bulk seed needs. Cottage Hill Ag Supply, your powerhouse in the field. South of Waterville at Cottage Hill and in Waterville.
32-16 here at the half. It's the Blue Valley Lady Rams with the lead over the Linn Bulldogs. Scoring in the first half, Elizabeth Bott has 7 points. Kyra Peters has 7 points for the Linn Bulldogs, and Kaylee Emke has knocked down one 2-point field goal. On the other side, Allie Castle put together a 14-point first half, knocked down to 3. She was 3 of 3 at the stripe as well. 14 for Castle, and then you have 7 points, 10 points from Brooklyn Zeller, 4 each for Brianne Goff and Brianna Young, and 2 points from Abby Castle. 32-16, Blue Valley leading the Linn Bulldogs here at the halftime break. Let's send you back over and check in with the Valley Heights Lady Mustangs. They led by 16 at halftime.
All right, Rock, just about set to get underway here in the second half, so we'll give you a little bonus coverage before Rocky's ready to go. Both teams getting their final instructions. 30-14, Lady Mustangs lead. They led 16-8 after one, and then went a little bit cold for about the first half of that second period, but able to get things going again and lead right now 30-14. Sam Vermetten with 9, Maddie Vermetten with 8. And the Torber struggled a little bit. She has 6 in that game, 4 from Kat Torber, the freshman. All 4 of her points were from the free throw stripe. So Troy will start with possession. Steve Stevenson, both Vermettens, Emma Torber, and Hannah Musil on the floor for the Mustangs. Still in that man-to-man defense. Trojans with the ball. They'll work it. At the point, get pass inside. Oh, good backdoor look that time, but can't get the shot to go, and a foul is called. And we'll see who that's called on. It's going to be called on Hannah Musil. That is her second. So going to the line, shooting 2, is Alyssa Smelly, and hits the first. She had 1 3 ball in that first period, and now hits from the stripe. Second one on the way. That's good as well. So 30-16. And now Troy will go into a full court press. This may play a little more into Valley Heights' favor. Now they'll back off into a zone. Useful top of the key. Inside, Emma Torber backs her way in. 5-footer is good. Press on from Valley Heights as Troy brings it down. Across the timeline. Third period just underway. 32-16. Lady Mustangs lead. Another gym, Blue Valley Lady Rams. Linn Bulldogs will get you back there as soon as they're ready. Now a tie-up on the floor, jump ball, that's possession Valley Heights. Then the final two games, you'll have Rocky and I both in this South Gym. Next game, Clifton Clyde and the Linn Bulldogs. Inside now, Valley Heights, Vermette, and she's going to be fouled on the floor. Maddie Vermette backing her way in. And they'll pick up a foul. They only called that on 15. That's Lizzie Schultz, just into the game, picks up her first. There's Vermette, long three, and Sam Vermette hits from the wing. It's 35-16. Troy with the ball, 5 count on. They've got to get rid of it. They do. Sam Vermette knocks it away out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Trojans. Troy to inbounds. Lob pass, long lob pass up for grabs, loose, and Sam Vermette comes out of there with it. That's a dangerous pass, and Valley Heights will make you pay. Stevenson into Maddie Vermette, turn around off glass, won't go, gets her own board, and knocks it out to Stevenson. To Musil. To Emma Torber, baseline, drives, puts the shot up, won't go, but she's fouled. So Emma Torber will head to the line shooting 2. Torber just a 5'9" sophomore. And a strong player for the Mustangs. 35-16. 2 minutes into the third. Free throw rattles out. Torber struggled at the line. She's only hit 1. I have her 1 for 5. She'll have 1 more. Free throw up, and that is short. So the struggles continue for Emma Torber at the line. She has 8 points. Troy nearly throws it away. They do recover it. Over on the left side, it's Williams. Thinking about 3, but Stevenson's not going to let her have it. And now backdoor look inside to Euler, and a foul's going to be called as Euler lost her footing and fell into a Mustang. Fortunate for Troy, or she would have been called for a travel. That foul's going to be called on Maddie Vermette. That's just her second. Avery Euler at the line, shooting 2. First one is good. She's got 7. One more from Euler. No, won't go. Rebound, Maddie Vermette. Down court, Torber to Torber. Kicks it back out. Kat Torber to Stevenson. To Vermette. Emma Torber on the left baseline. Vermette inside. Emma Torber, turnaround jumper, strong. Rebound, Maddie Torber tries to go back up, and she's fouled. So 5:26 left in the third. It's 35-17. Valley Heights with the lead. Oh, they'll call that on the floor. Really thought Maddie Vermette would be shooting 2, but they do call it on the floor. That foul is going to be on Avery Euler, and that's her 4th. Inbound to Vermette. Good. Well, that's a good look from Kate Wanamaker to Maddie Vermette. Now steal by Maddie Vermette, but a double dribble as she tried to go strong back to the hoop. Good defense by Vermette, but she just couldn't get herself established. So back to Troy with 5:14 left in the third. 37-17, Valley Heights with the lead. Trojans with the basketball. Now shot blocked by Sam Vermette as Macy Norris went up. Here comes Vermette. Down court, stops, off glass, short, gets her own rebound, shot up, and no shot. They'll call a foul before the shot. We'll see who that foul is on. That foul is on I believe that's on Abby Parks. That's her 3rd. A long three from Valley Heights. That's Stevenson, and now an illegal screen on Valley Heights. Coach Jordan Brocksterman gets the explanation and hates it. And that's on Maddie Vermetten, and that's her third. And I have never seen a coach satisfied with an explanation from an official when he asks for it. Now a steal. Oh, what a play that time. That is Sam Vermetten, lay-in, left-handed, good. And that is some outstanding defense by Sam Vermetten, who now has 14. And it's 39-17. I believe they're ready in the other gym for the second half. And a steal again. We'll see what happens with this. And Valley Heights is going to kick it back out. They lead 39-17, 4:12 left in this third period. Let's send you back over to Rocky Downing.
All right, Flip, thanks. Here it's a 34-16 ball game, and now a three-pointer from Cameron Smith for the Bulldogs. Her first points of the night, 34-19, the lead by Blue Valley Lady Rams. 8-2 on the season for Blue Valley coming in, a one-win Bulldog team. Bulldogs trying to battle back in here. They trail right now by 15. Here's a walking violation on Blue Valley out at the point. 6:48 remains here in the third, 34-19 ball game. Blue Valley playing without Caitlin Budenbender, who went down with an injury early in this ball game, and she has been icing it on the sideline, is able to get up and move around, but certainly not looking like she'll be playing today. Hopefully can kind of rehab that thing, get back at it this week. Here's a shot for Smith, hit a three last time down, misses short. Brooklyn Zeller back the other way for Blue Valley. The Ram Jr. takes it all the way to the glass and drops it in. She had 8 points in the first half, so now 10 in the ball game. And now Lynn almost turns it over. They do have it knocked out of bounds by Valley Heights. And, well, just as I said, Budenbender may not be back in, wouldn't expect to be back in today. She's back on the floor, so great to see the 5'11 senior back out there playing. She went down very awkwardly in the first half. There's a three-pointer for Lynn, no good. Rebound back up and good by Dittmer. Haley Dittmer's first points. The lead is 15 for the Lady Rams of Blue Valley. Zeller down court. Young in the corner with it. Brianna back out top, taken away by Empty. She's got a run out going the other direction. Left-hand lay-in off the glass and good. Kaylee Empty now with 4 points. And the lead's down to 13 all of a sudden. Lynn back in this ball game. Their 1-3-1 zone giving some problems for Blue Valley. High post Budenbender, trouble handling it. And now a jump ball, and the arrow belongs to Blue Valley on the baseline. Elizabeth Wright in for the Rams. Abby Castle will inbound it from the baseline. Goes in the corner to Zeller. Fakes the three, steps toward the paint. All the way to the glass. All the way to the rim and good. 12 now for the junior, Brooklyn Zeller. She started left baseline all the way to the middle of the lane and then wrapped around a defender with the right hand, had a lay-in. Here's Dittmer in the paint, hit last time down, fouled this trip by Castle, and Dittmer will get 2 free throws. Scoring in the ball game, Elizabeth Bott with 7, Kyra Moore with 7 for Lynn, 4 from Kaylee Emke, 3 for Cameron Smith, that 3 for Smith coming here in the second half. And at the line, Haley Dittmer, who has the 2 points, misses on the first free throw on the front iron. Allie Castle's 14 led the way for all scorers for Blue Valley. Dittmer makes 1 of 2 at the stripe, has 3 points. The lead is 14 for Blue Valley. Lady Rams down the court with it. Zeller, kick out right wing and deep to right. They lob it to the post. Budenbender, kick out to Abby Castle in the corner left. Zeller, a good look for 3, is strong. Weak side rebound comes off to Cameron Smith of Lynn. 5:15 remaining, third quarter. Blue Valley a 14-point lead. Lob to the paint. Dittmer further to Bikeman. Up off the glass. Won't go. Rebound. Battled for inside. And a reach-in foul called against Dittmer, trying to come up with the offensive rebound loose ball. It will be Valley Heights possession. Length of the floor to go. 38-24. Blue Valley with the lead. 5:04 remains, third period. Zeller will bring it up the floor for Blue Valley. Again, a 1-3-1 zone by the Bulldogs. Zeller, skip pass left to Abby Castle. In the corner left he goes to Allie. Back outside to right. Corner is Zeller. She'll step in. Fully guarded jumper, no. Budenbender, stick back bucket won't go. Here's Castle on the weak side. She is fouled. and Allie Castle will head to the stripe and have 2 free throws coming. She is 3 of 3 at the line today. Again, Valley Heights leading in their matchup as well, and against Troy. We'll get you another look in there in a moment. Allie Castle at the stripe here, missing her first free throw of the day. Blue Valley Linn winner will move on to face Clifton Clyde tomorrow at 3:15. And the second free throw in for Castle, who has 15 in the game. That's the lead for Blue Valley, 39-24. Smith walks it across. Holds outside. Now top of the key, brings it across to Beichman. Back out deep. Zeller near steal. Emke, good catch. Now Emke with the dribble, and left it goes to Bott. Poked away by Zeller. Picked up by Elizabeth Wright. Down the court, Zeller underneath the basket. Fouled from behind. She'll head to the stripe to shoot 2. So Brooklyn Zeller will get 2 free throws coming. She has 12 points in the game. 4 in this third quarter already, as Blue Valley leads by 15. While we have a free throw being shot, let's send it over and catch the score in the Valley Heights Lady Mustang.
All right, Rock, minute left, 43-21. Valley Heights is still leading, but a couple of Mustangs are in foul trouble. Maddie Vermetten is on the bench now with 4. Valley Heights lead. Down under a minute in the third, 43-21.
Thanks, Flip. Back here, Blue Valley at the line. Zeller hits 2 of 2 at the stripe, and now she has 14. And the lead back out to 17 for the Lady Rams. Bott brings it across for the Bulldogs. Down to the post, it goes inside to Kyra Moore. Moore back to the left elbow. Beichman pull-up jumper for 2. No. Rebound. Moore battles inside. Had it for a moment. Then Zeller goes to the ground and comes up with it and gets it off to Abby Castle. Now Allie will bring it across the timeline with the dribble. Toward the paint. Stops. Ball stripped away for a moment. Zeller fakes 3. Now bumped to the ground on the baseline by Moore. And it will be Blue Valley basketball on the baseline. 41-24 ball game. Midway point, third quarter. 4:59 remains. Brianna Young back in for the Rams. Abby Castle to inbound it from the baseline for Blue Valley. Into Zeller. Wraps it back out top to Castle. And we've got a traveling violation against Allie Castle out top, trying to go quick and get it across to Zeller again. And just took a step before she made the pass. So Lynn's basketball. 3:50 remains, third quarter. Right baseline. Emke has it taken away for a moment. Zeller does, first off, makes the steal, and secondly, able to keep her pivot foot without dragging it near the sideline and gets the turnover back for Blue Valley. They lead by 17. Here's Zeller to the baseline. We've got an illegal screen called against Budenbender, and it'll be Lynn's basketball. 3:35 left here in the third. 41-24. Valley Heights leading late third quarter over Troy. And still to come, 2 boys games at 6 and 7:30. Clifton Clyde against Linn, then Axtell against Troy. Lob in the paint is Beichman. Off to Bott. Gets caught in the lane, gets caught in the air, and ends up traveling with the basketball. Blue Valley gets it back with a 17-point edge. Winner of this game will move on to face Clifton Clyde, as mentioned. They have gone to the end of the third. Valley Heights leading Troy 43-22. Now a turnover on Blue Valley gives it back to the Linn Bulldogs. Linn will inbound from the sideline. Elizabeth Bott into Kyra Moore, who will break the midcourt stripe of the dribble. Holds out top, has picked up her dribble now, needing some help. Guarded by Abby Castle, and nearing a 5-second call. It's a timeout taken by the Linn Bulldogs. 41-24. Let's take a timeout here. You're listening to TVL coverage on KCLY.
Want to try something new? How about a new hairstyle and perhaps a different color with highlights? That'll sure lift your spirits. If that sounds good to you, come to Traditions Beauty Salon and Bittersweet Lane Candles and Gifts in Oldsburg. They also sell quality hair care products to keep your hair feeling and looking fantastic from Matrix and Redken. While you're there, shop their gift store, Bittersweet Lane Candles and Gifts, for jewelry, cards, Elsie Grace's soup mixes, and Sugar Shack candles. Traditions Beauty Salon and Bittersweet Lane Candles and Gifts in Oldsburg.
41-24, Blue Valley the lead over the Linn Bulldogs here in this third quarter. 3:03 remains. They have gone to the fourth quarter in the matchup with Valley Heights over Troy, and the Mustangs leading 44-22. Here the Lady Rams of Blue Valley up, and now Young with a steal out of the timeout. Left side, takes it strong, goes strong. Zeller with the rebound. A lot of contact in low, but a rebound pulled out by Blue Valley. Allie Castle with it, left and deep. To the corner it goes to Young. Inside the paint, Budenbender with the left hand fouled, and will get to the free throw line. She is still favoring that right leg, you can tell, as she moves on the court, but just great that she's able to get in there and go, the senior for the Lady Rams. 2 free throws coming. First Charity is just short. 2:49 left third quarter. 41-24. Elizabeth Wright back in for the Rams. Abby Castle will come out. And Danny Lingenfelser's set to come in. Budenbender gets the second free throw down. It's her first point. Again, went down with an injury first half. So they've been able to get her back in there and kind of test things out and played some quality minutes. And now can kind of see how that leg responds. 42-24, the lead for Blue Valley. 2:42 to go, third quarter. Out top with it for the Linn Bulldogs is Lindsey Miller. Now to Moore. Down to 2.5 to go, third quarter, 42-24 ball game. Moore guarded by Lingenfelser. Now drives the lane. Cut off inside by Wright. Misses. Rebound, Brooklyn Zeller. In the backcourt, checked there by Moore. Now gets by her. Weaves her way to the right side. Now toward the paint. Kick to the corner for Castle. Now back out deep for Wright. Around left it comes to Zeller. Zeller to the elbow left goes to Castle. Right back to Zeller. She'll attack the lane. Gets inside the paint. Slides underneath the defender and gets it up and in. She has 16 now. And the lead is 20 for Blue Valley with 2 minutes to go, third period. Across the timeline will come Elizabeth Bott. Left and deep, Jaylee Wohler in the corner. Smith for two, no. Rebound inside, picked away by Wohler. And now we've got a jump ball arrow that goes to Linn. 1:47 to go, third quarter. Blue Valley with a 20-point, 44-24 lead. In for the Rams, Brianne Goff, and also in for the Blue Valley Rams is Madison Marker. Here's shot in the lane for Bikeman. Good look, can't get it down. Rebound, Dittmer. Her shot won't go. Rebound weak side to Allie Castle, and now tied up with Dittmer. And this time the arrow belongs to Blue Valley. $1:39 to go, third period. Had an overtime game to start today. Axtell over Washington County in overtime. Clifton Clyde advanced. Girls action. Valley Heights, Washington County both winning on the boys' side. There's a Valley Heights turnover. Pass from right wing to left, and nobody was home. Timeout taken on the court. 44-24. 1:29 to go, third quarter. Let's check back in again with Phil Casper.
All right, Rock, thanks. Long three ball from Troy won't go. Ball loose, and now Kennedy Stevens comes out of there with it. Lay-in on the other end. A lot of contact, no foul, and Stevenson puts it down, and that is her first points of the game, and it is 50-22. Valley Heights has really opened things up here in this fourth period. 5:45 left in the game. Valley Heights leads 50-22.
All right, Flip, thanks here. It's the third quarter, 1:29 remaining, 44-24. Blue Valley the lead by 20. It is Linn's basketball after the turnover on Valley Heights. Coach Matt Schreiber with a quick timeout to talk to his team, and now they're back on and set to go. Bulldogs, Elizabeth Bott brings it across the midcourt stripe. Bott goes left to Bikeman beyond the arc, holds there, looks right, gets it off to Cameron Smith. Cutting through the lane, Dittmer takes it up in the crowd, can't go down. Bikeman, though, the offensive board, and a reach-in foul against the Mustangs. That is the fourth team foul against the Rams. The fourth team foul on Blue Valley. Valley Heights playing in Phil's gym where they lead Troy, as mentioned, starting to really stretch that thing out. Here's Dittmer again in the lane and just can't get it to fall, and then goes over the back with the foul. That is the Bulldogs' sixth team foul. 44-24. Blue Valley Lady Ram basketball. They lead by 20. Brooklyn Zeller will bring it up the floor. She has Allie Castle and Goff down the court, Young and Marker. Here's Young on the left wing with it, trying to back her way in the paint, wanting to go down low, and now is fouled by Emke. She was wanting to go to Allie Castle down in the paint and just couldn't find an angle to make the pass in there. And then finally, Imke just got a little too aggressive on defense, and that will put Brianna Young at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. So Blue Valley now in the bonus. Free throw up and strong. Rebound, tipped around, loose. Now Young keeps it alive. Castle has it, goes strong. It won't go. Rebound tipped it around off of Linn. It's going to be Blue Valley's basketball. So the Rams, Young lobs it to the free throw line. Castle, guarded jumper, no. Rebound, Bikeman has it. And now it's going to be tied up. A jump ball arrow this time going to Linn. 44 seconds left, third quarter, 44-24 ball game. Linn back with the basketball. Blue Valley leads it here by 20. Bikeman, beyond the arc, holds there, doesn't want to look at the shot, gives it to Imke. Dribble drive, cut off by Zeller. Jumper up, no. Rebound, tipped out of bounds by Linn. This will go back to Blue Valley. The Lady Rams will have it with a 20-point lead and 28 seconds to work, third quarter. Young into Zeller with 30 seconds, right back to Young, who will bring it up herself. Young crosses over right, now stops, lobs it high post to Zeller. Brooklyn takes it into a crowd, puts it off glass, and they call a travel. She made the shot through contact, but took steps before she got in a position to take that up. 15 seconds left, third quarter. Bott down the court with it. Lob in the lane, Moore. Back to the bucket, takes it up short. Rebound comes off to Goff. 4 seconds left. Zeller had a three-point buzzer beater at halftime. Takes it up here and comes off the mark, off the glass. 44-24. Headed to the fourth quarter. It's Blue Valley by 20. Let's check in again with Flip Casper.
3:15 left in the ball game. We're at a running clock now. Valley Heights had gone up by 30. Now they're up by 28. And now a lane violation, so that free throw one, well, it will count. Lane violation on Valley Heights, so that free throw does count. 52-24, we're at a running clock. Valley Heights with the lead.
All right, Flip, thanks. 44-24 here. You're listening to Twin Valley League tournament coverage on KCLY, brought to you by D&K Agri-Sales, Winkland Oil Company, and Clay County Medical Center. It's the Blue Valley Lady Rams up right now, 44-24 as we head into the final quarter of play. They've kind of had Linn at arm's length throughout. They had a 15-2 lead after one quarter. The only points in that quarter for Linn at the free throw stripe. And then they led by 16 at halftime before eventually having a 20-point lead heading into this final period. In Valley Heights with a running clock over Troy, so we know the Lady Mustangs will advance. They will take on Centralia tomorrow at 3:15. Here the Lady Rams trying to make their way on to take on Clifton Clyde. That would be tomorrow also at 3:15. Abby Castle, ball fake and drive on the right side, pulls it up and the crowd rattles out. Rebound kept alive by Budenbender and then picked up by Bott of Linn. Just underway, fourth quarter. It's Blue Valley leading here by 20. Valley Heights up by 30-plus and a running clock in their matchup in the other gym. Here's a dribble drive by Dittmer. Stops, tipped away by Zeller, picked up by Zeller. Blue Valley back with the basketball. Brooklyn Zeller, right side wing. 52-22, that score at last check. The running clock in the fourth quarter with Valley Heights. The Lady Mustangs moving on. Here's Castle out top, more on her. To the left wing, Young. Looks in low. Budenbender, good look from the left side and drops it in. Caitlin Budenbender has 3, and the lead is 22 now for Blue Valley. Linn across the timeline. In the corner left, Moore. At 7 first-half points, pulls the trigger. Strong this time. Rebound Castle. Now Budenbender up the court it comes. Zeller, left side against Imke. With the lay-in and good, and a chance at hoop and harm for Brooklyn Zeller. The 5'7" junior now with 18 points and a chance to get the hoop and harm opportunity at the free throw stripe as Blue Valley goes up by 24. Zeller's free throw is short. Rebound, a long one, run down by Bott of Linn. Elizabeth Bott will bring it down the court. Just under 7 minutes to go in the fourth, and now a traveling violation out top on Bott, and the basketball goes back to Blue Valley. 18 from Brooklyn Zeller leads the way for all scorers, and then 15 from Allie Castle. She had 14 of those in the first half. 48-24. 6:40 left in the game. Young across the timeline to Zeller. Looks down low. Budenbender, another look inside. Budenbender, the high screen. Zeller came off of it, and Budenbender with a screen and roll and wide open in the paint for another bucket. She now has 5 and moving much better as this game moves along after the injury in the first half, and the lead's 26. Moore with the three-point try. Down court it comes. Zeller outside to Young. Inside the paint now to Allie Castle. Turns and is fouled. She'll head to the free throw stripe. Castle with 15 as mentioned, 3 of 4 at the line. And that Valley Heights Lady Mustang game has gone final. It's a 56-26 final. Valley Heights will advance, as mentioned, to play Centralia tomorrow. Castle at the free throw stripe, knocks in the first of 2. She has 16 now. And it's a 27-point lead with 6:11 left to go in this fourth. So again, Valley Heights winning 56-26. Blue Valley up 51-24, make it 52-24. They now have a lead out to 28 points. 17 in the game for the 5'10 junior Allie Castle. 6:05 to go in the ball game. Cameron Smith looks to the post. Ball tipped away by Budenbender, but back outside to Linn. Bulldogs in the corner, now to Smith, now to Beichman around right. They lob it in low, taken away by Budenbender. Zeller has it with 5:50 left in this game, and will work it across the timeline. Toward the paint, kick out. Abby Castle, two-pointer, just short. Had a good look at it, would not go down. The rebound comes out of bounds and will be Lynn's basketball. The Bulldogs will have it with 5:43 to work here in the fourth. Lindsey Miller inbounds to Cameron Smith, who brings it across. Back to Miller. Holds it on the wing right, well beyond the arc. Now, at the top, it goes to Kendra Damon. Smith for 3 on the two-pointer just on the line. Cameron Smith has 5 points, all here in the second half. The lead is 26. Here's Zeller to the lane, to the rim, and good, and a chance at a three-point play again for Brooklyn Zeller. Didn't think she had a window to get through there, but found a seam and then got it up and through a couple of defenders with contact. And the foul is on Beichman. It will be her 5th. She'll have to check out of the game. 5'11 sophomore comes off. And in waiting to make that substitution is Coach Ron Smith, and now he does with Dittmer. 54-26 ball game. Zeller at the stripe. Free throw is up and good. About 4 different players went into the lane as the Zeller was about to shoot it, and she made it, and the officials say play on. Good call. So that is now 21 in the game for Zeller. 55-26 ball game. Smith in the paint, no. Rebound off to Budenbender with 5:10 to go in the contest. Brooklyn Zeller brings it across the timeline, crosses over toward the left, now back right. Now sets offense. Left wing it comes to Wright. Elizabeth Wright looking to screen. Nobody was there. They get it outside to Budenbender. Now to Zeller. They clear it out. Zeller throws to the paint. Here's shot up and a foul. Lingenfelser will be fouled inside by Lynn and will get 2 free throws. 4:51 remains. Fourth. 55-26 the lead for Blue Valley here against Lynn. First free throw is up and good. And that'll make it a 30-point ball game, and we now go to a running clock. Second free throw on its way from the Rams' Lingenfelser. She buries both. Her first points of the night. Good-looking shot at the line by Lingenfelser. 57-26. Blue Valley leads it. 4.5 to work here in the fourth. Lynn out top. Cameron Smith for 3. Hit one earlier. Drops in another one. 5'7" senior now with 8 points in the game. 4:20 left. Lynn will drop and play in the consolation bracket. Here's a drive again. Lingenfelser all the way to the window. Can't get it down. Battle for the loose ball picked up by the Lynn Bulldogs, Jaylee Wohler. So Lynn will be playing in the consolation bracket game on Friday at 4:30. Now substitutions in for the Blue Valley Rams. With 3:46 in the clock ticking, they'll get Madison O'Shea in the game. Also back in is Brianne Goff. Back in as well, Madison Marker. And then bringing it up the floor is Brianna Young and Elizabeth Wright. 3.5 to go. Wright toward the baseline, toward the glass. Stopped, has it stripped away by Smith. Now taken away by Cameron Smith. Running clock here in the fourth, 3:20 remains. 2 boys games coming your way from the South Gym, Clifton, Clyde, and Lynn. And then at 7:30, or scheduled for 7:30, Axtell takes on Troy. 3:10 left to go here as Blue Valley's going to advance. There's a pass toward the paint. Ball tipped away by Goff, or correction, by Marker, and then knocked out of bounds off of Blue Valley. Under 3 to go here in the fourth quarter. Clock ticking, running clock with the big lead by Blue Valley is going to go to 9-2 now in the season. Right side wing with it. Kendra Damon for the Bulldogs, and good shot down inside the lane. Taken strong that time by Lindsay Miller. 57-31. 2.5 to go. There's a lob from Young. Good look inside. Brandon Goff goes up, can't get it. Weak side rebound comes off to the Blue Valley Lady Rams. Now a dribble drive by Elizabeth Wright. 2:20 left to go. Wright with a shot. Little baby hookup. No. Goff again. Can't get the roll. Rebound battled for inside. Picked out of there by the Rams again. Now O'Shea with a shot from the left wing and good. Madison O'Shea drills it and has her first points of the night. Down to 2 minutes remaining here in this opening round TVL action. Here's a play in the lane by Moore, knocked toward the baseline and out of bounds. Again, Twin Valley League coverage on KCLY is brought to you by the Clay Center Business Association, Michelle Tessero, photographer, michelleslimbs.com, and by Blue Valley Telecommunications. 1:40 left, clock ticking as Lynn will take it out of bounds here. Cameron Smith will inbound and does so to Wohler. Outside to Moore. Kick to the corner. Smith for 3 on its way, and she's hit a couple. This one off the backboard. Rebound to Young with 1:23 to work. Brianna Young, down court pass, right side wing, and it slips to the hands of the Mustangs that time. Ray Brockman had just come in and went up to get it. Just couldn't quite get enough of the hand on it. Also in for Blue Valley is Brooklyn Young. And the Lynn Bulldogs making some substitutions as well. Bulldogs have Miller and Wohler. Imke on the floor right now. Also Elizabeth Bott. Kyra Moore. There's a drive inside the lane. And a bucket good up and in by Kendra Damon. And she got a foul on top of it. Chance of a 3-point play here. 37 to work. Clock is ticking. Correction, the shot was no good. This will be 2 free throws. First one missing short. Just under 30 to work. Here's the free throw again on its way. This one is just short. Rebound battled for. And now tied up with 15. And it'll be an alternate arrow that now goes to Blue Valley with 10 seconds left. And they can hang on to it, count it down to a victory, and head to the quarterfinals. 3 seconds left. O'Shea with it toward the lane. Ball tipped toward the baseline, out of bounds as the buzzer sounds. That'll wrap it up here. It's 59-31 your final. Blue Valley with the win. Stay with us. I'll come back and recap this one, and then we'll get you set for what's still to come here on KCLY.
Quality products, excellent service. You'll get it all at Coolman Implement and Hardware in Lynn. They feature brand names like Massey Ferguson, Gale and Agco Farm Equipment, White Planters, Husqvarna chainsaws and lawnmowers, plus Dixon parts and so much more. Coolman Implement offers the latest diagnostic equipment to repair and service your new model vehicles. With products like these and customer service that's second to none, why go anywhere else? Stop by Coolman Implement and Hardware in Lynn.
The Riley State Bank is an independent bank which has an interest in the prosperity and well-being of their community. For years, they've provided a safe place for people to invest their money and loans to help their community grow. When you have money to invest, need a loan, or have questions about the services they offer, stop in at the Riley State Bank of Riley and Leonardville. It's all about hometown banking with your neighbors and friends. Riley State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Experience makes all the difference in your construction project. Weaver Construction of Barnes is your go-to contractor for exceptional concrete services for a wide range of jobs. From pouring basements, walkways, patios, and driveways to foundations for a new site, they can prepare and complete any concrete task. And now offer concrete stamping that provides greater detail to your project. Weaver Construction also delivers sand, gravel, and rock for your landscaping purpose. Let them put their experience to work for you.
For intricately designed and fabricated parts, bring your farm equipment to Fact Machine Shop for a job done right. Richard can fabricate and repair all kinds of farm machinery, and if there's a hard-to-find part that's needed, he'll custom make the piece himself. Being a seasoned machinist, Richard can rebuild all kinds of farm equipment. He takes pride in producing large and small, simple or complex metal fabrication projects. See Fact Machine Shop for quality metal work on all your machinery.
Back once again in Frankfort. Again, the Blue Valley Lady Rams will advance and will face off. I won't give you game times on what's going to happen with when they'll play tomorrow. I think it will still be a 3:15 for their matchup, but they have made the decision with what appears to be another round of winter storms that they are going to condense the schedule, and they will end this by Thursday night. They're going to have everything played out, the championships and all games played out by Thursday evening. So tomorrow's games still start at 3:15, and then we'll also have, they're going to move some, they might even move some locations around. So I'm not going to try to get into this just off the cuff trying to get this to you, but they're going to use Centralia and Frankfort gyms in the coming days to wrap this thing up and have it finished by Thursday. I know that much. I won't give you more details until we get a chance to sort out what that schedule actually looks like and where they're playing and who's playing in all those different locations. But as we get that information put together, we'll be sure and let you have that knowledge for you to know for your schedule ahead. But they will finish this TVL tournament this year by Thursday night. They will not have games Friday and Saturday in the Twin Valley League tournament. Okay, let's give you a look at this Blue Valley win over Linn. 59-31 is your final. The Linn Bulldogs were led by 8 points from Cameron Smith, 7 each for Kyra Moore and Elizabeth Bott, 4 points from Kaylee Emke, 3 points from Haley Dittmer, and 2 points from Lindsay Miller. For the Rams, good balance, 21 points from Brooklyn Zeller, 17 from Allie Castle. Castle had 14 of those in the first half of play. They also get 5 from Caitlin Budenbender. Great to see her back on the court. Had an injury early in the game, but was able to come back and play solid minutes and looked to be moving well as further the game went along. 4 points each for Brianne Goff and Brianna Young. Danny Lingenfelser had 2 free throws in the ball game and 2 points for Madison O'Shea, as the Blue Valley Lady Rams will move on to the quarterfinals. And again, Linn will drop back into the consolation bracket. Again, the biggest news outside of the finals here that have taken place, the Twin Valley League tournament has made the decision because of impending weather. They will condense the schedule. They will use Centralia and Frankfort gymnasiums on some of the days. We'll get you more details on that, but they will wrap this tournament up by Thursday evening and get all those games in before the impending weather they expect to come in on Friday and Saturday, it looks like. I'm going to wrap it up from here. We're going to take a break, and then Phil Casper's back. We have 2 boys games coming up. Clifton Clyde Linn will match up at 6. That is just a few minutes away from going.